Tia abo adeshimamba ha Adom TV so nseme koso manga na mu ebrenu aso se de beso mo Adom TV enyomre no sia kase nsem na doso yie pa na so de di makotini bia na enyomre obeti no bia ne se NPP amanyoko no ehwe ne mu se wo mani so de hunu nkrata obepa hontoma e wotakrade ne sent maker say nso ya hodo no an wode agu akwemu yefiri ho mo so ye de ne becho NDC amanyoko no akache na kasamafo ema NDC amanyoko no Frank Etuni enso so sane mu de gu Ghana mampanyi so enam ne maba akomienu bia wode ne nidi ho adanse e wo framantam no emu sanso so ena na wotwen Adom TV just 1018 jumedi e de hye so no mebra enu omudi nkomondi ade stress Ghana mampanyi anim se ne fie se che jumedi a wode ba ne nke be ya ono no nye fa no njai fa emfa emma awofo ne abatan sanse bebebre na aka ho bi na nwumre obete Adom TV nwumre no nsia kase Facebook/Adom TV extra kase no honom DSTV Go TV nso ko honom ansemu nyina no obenya bi yahwe shane so say www.adomonline.com so okon ma sansempa nyina no ya twere gu honom podcast nso honom abenya bi atie midin ye de okatachi eje skapa ye ntwa ye ho ye ba se den semisifatie no mehase ne kono ehwe ne mu se nyame bu achi na ogas bosome ne de to so dum wotwen e wa fimpenu ani adunu enan ne mu no omani so de hunu nkrata obepa hontoma e wotakrade ne senti ene National Council we de mama nyoko no boaboa mpanyifo nyina no e wa Lisa Hotel ye no wonkramantam ne mu a omtoto toniema nyame bu achi na ogas bosome de to so dum wotwen wa fimpenu ani adunu enan ne emu no na NPP amanyoko no hwe ne mu so mani so de hunu nkrata manifesto no obepa hontoma e wotakrade ne senti National Council de ma NPP amanyoko no e de nhima hyehyɛ so e wa Lisa Hotel ya wodi nkomode fa dwumadi nyame bu achi na wode ba hyehyɛ so no ho na Adom kase kopie mu honom na NPP amanyoko no National Chairman Stephen Ayesu Intimia no twetwe nkomo no wode tudwa se amanyoko no ni abresa korodom so breaking the 8 ne betimi abemo na Ghana de hye nyina ntamo chuku isanse na mapanko na nyame bu achi na obeti wo manifesto obekenkan wotakrade no mu
party no manifesto nhihye ya ye de tudwa akire Ghana force se musan to abama ya kwan se ne befa so ide bebu oman no krata no a ya twro dia fa sa botae no so no eno na ene ye de bida ye bedi hu nkomo sisi yi adwuma pa de ya bobi pa na de ha adwin kakra no se Ghana for no anhwe na akofa no se obia ba utwa 8 years nti mo twa mo 8 years ya mo ntwe mo ho na ye twa 8 years no enema ekoso ma Ghana na se enema nkoso so ye dey different o was ye kase start ya bobo enema hodo aban we ay accomplishments a mo bejuru omo ebegina sa enema no so mo to aba ama MPP asantena so ye twa 12 years ye twa 16 years. It is possible.
Inti wo NPP amanyoko no manifesto launch nyame bu achi na wode be hyehyɛ so wotakrade ne nti no amanyoko na chitaifo won mo ka ho nyina efu achichi ne benchye ede omani achi wotakrade a na se wani enso ka kire
wo MPP amanyoko no wono manifesto wono bepa hontoma wochina e wo takrade nti no wono de nanti bi ahyehye so e wo secondary takrade metropolis a we eka dwumedia wono edi e de atwe omanfo adwen e de yaba wo manifesto wono bepa hontoma no eho wasa dwumedi na se no national executive ema party ne bebrina ene kopie mu e wase a we no vice presidential candidate Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ena na edi enimo wa bra Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh ene wono BP rally na se atwetwe komo wo efia abato mpeso asano odi to just say
na MPPC 111 hospitals what's up for us about nurses say ya baba la akra e chance na aba ala wa a chance na eba anyone who tell no dey na ye pebe 8 years Dr. Foreign nurses fire from hospital over 200,000. Yes. 8 years, teacher fire from school over 200,000. Yes. And so nurses get the hot. Say you miss shower, she can't be ready. Say you miss do winter, she can't walk there. I confirm the
ne krakra no enmahye bedwene ogina mu manfo wa Sin Central Kennedy ohini Japan enso so ndi nsem sei ene tudwa
Muslim me ma me no mo a ohia wo fi a Mohuchi mono. Eche yani mama kwa kifuano. Muna misu jamani. Monka sanchina mranti yani mabawa. Opportunities that this government has given them. That's the one. Because of the form. Mama man koya na mo diani biem. Especially party for Mashia.
Into Wamanyoko manifesto launch one sense 7 years into Adom Cassia, yes, a Suya Fatu and also Eddie and Fidi Yachi, a concroma sec on a gun at this should be a Jediphobia at a church and Komobusa, Mosanya Mebochina, and the Sadihon Krataya and Pipa Manjoko Becken kind of pound one to me, a dear crown of motion in Modia Fremo.
Nyakopon ya Adom ochina na MPP amanyuko na power manifesto hontuma e wata krade ne senti na Adom kase aba na eba bepiem okwa kroma circle ene omanfo bi bedi nkomo abisa won say ene ma be na wo mo hwe ni mu say MPP fo no wono mo de betudwa aboa ama manga na yasetena mu nsem etumpon yenti omanfo ne nsem a wono mo kan bi
MPP fo no de oman we mu no tax na doso too much MPP fo no mo amoba yan ni bi enti na mo ba wo necessary yan na do ba ye na do adia e ma me mintimi kana sem e school free na e wo so no because o man ni more than papa me nua me na dawo na nso so no de o enti yentimi kam na mom no one na be kan say yetiska so enti school free we de say when pa na say mamudu ba o me ade ba de a ene on ten sai na mo so we people bi a o be ye abagu enema mu ama ye dia
bi manifesto na e chi no on ba de on ba be no yes ye mpenifo say and to papa bia omode baba betu akwan mu e ma be boate memfo ade na omo ye no enye omo nko personal interest eye oman no enu nti e na omo pese de omba be ye omode sa manifesto na ye omode ba nti e be se omo se omo mfa enwoma e be boa hian ti memfo na ye to oman ni mu no enu na ye expect afi omo nchen
these are hospitals be pray na no hospitals be pray na say Baby now so very neat. This is our hospitals ye. And at the same time to schools be almost and also encoye and also was almost no schools no day. Because ube revenue na schools for baby now no apatasi no musu ade wo. Apatasi and no musu ade wo. But sanyama we nya no mukasa mo sha. Me kasa de 80 awa.
Tana manfo idi atudwa no yenim so woni so ade hunu pi e wo NPP for manifesto wono mo ba be pa ho entuma no emu hye no so se Nyankopon ya Adom ochina election headquarters ko promote power the best of manifesto launch na se bia no ye de beba be somo ahwefo na fin so yetiefo selase mama ne boni Adom kase
na yemfi NPP amanyoko no akache na afi yemfe yeni enche NDC amanyoko no akache na opanyina amanyoko no yi no so ntu franka ma wo mu eye John Dramani Mahama oguso ebonto a wo framantam ne mu no de ba wie no de nani etreketa na ni sem dia wode ya tu dwan se wotumi nya no mugidie eto maba edema dia keta port project no obesan so mampanyifo ayemu ehwehwemu ebiompa wa wie a we bia no ho bon mu ana wadi sika dia fremu bia no o masa won de kro ne mfa ne hondi Sagana dishye bashane nswa Adom kasi aba amani akyere mu se kane mampani John Dramani Mahama ede na nto abona kwakopie mu e framantam no emu na wone da na etwato a wode na ne check tampeswa no waso no wode to dwa se Ghana ban no at $8 million ede afim Radiant Port Service deal na emu ade ananka NDC aban no ehwe ne musanko betumi ede si administration block no sanso so kareka ho se Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority ya wo ma eka Radiant Port Service deal no eho no sika wo monsa ka ede fi support ya basi for free mo no ebetumi adru $280 million
from Radiant Port Services, and we commissioned them to build a new harbour. So they went and borrowed their own money and came and built the harbour for us. Gapoha is a partner to MPS, and so Gapoha receives dividends or a share of the profits from the new port. Since that port was built, Gapoha has earned almost $200 million from the new port. First, they took $70 million of that money and went and put it into Bankra Port. $70 million of Gapoha's profit from the port that they said Mahama had sold. They took it and went and put it in Bankra Port. Now they're taking another $8 million and said they're coming to build administration block for Keita Port. When we come, we're going to audit Kita Port. We're going to investigate it. Anybody who has chopped money there, we'll hold them accountable.
Wasai simi hon inteno John Dramani Mahama editor one echesha honum nyina enemu se
they will bring you money. They will come and take your Momo number and they'll send you Momo. When the Momo comes, collect it and chop it. But when you go to vote, vote for the truth.
Inti wohono na no kasamafo ema NDC amanyoko no Joyce Bawa enso so sane mu edigu Ghana mampanyi so se wonte ase denti a from mantem no mpuntu ade mpuntu ebi yenko NDC amanyoko no beye nakakra ni ena omode omaproboko pie mu from mantem no emu na sempanyefo a omoka akane mampanyi jonjomane ho ekopie mu honom no ekire dia omohese de mpuntu nhida eni honom na eha adwempa yi Abra kasamafo ema jonjomane Mahama Joyce Bawa eni Adom kasehwehwe nkomo no wekire mu ese enya dia Ghana mampanyi na nado danko akufuado eka na koma kura se wono momo from mantem no mu no obaye ndepa ma wo mu ama won soso ho atimi ato wo mu
Me say Ghana had me minimum start here for northern region, eco launch ye campaign. Ye feel how ye upper east region. Today we are in the Volta region. We media near Udi Chire me ade back because we see who is still outstanding. Now me say say rural electrification no cry idea omunye hu me adwuma bio. Na kwan no wa we hu from Japan all the way to Aflao. Kwan no omuka ho asem nothing has been done. Now what they say, President Mahama can say, even before he left office, that road was under construction. I have no doubt in my mind that you can tell the euphoria, the robustness, the energy, the positivity, the excitement. Even I feel it. And so I do know for a fact that this will be an election that is for the NDC to win and win back all the areas where we struggled with some numbers.
Enwechi osade to kurumafo mantam no nyina enemo se
the Volta region is completely green. Na Mecca say the NDC and John Mahama are on terra firma, solid grounds. No
NDC amanyoko no mu ahwebedwani a woginema wona ewa agona Eastern Peswa eso Queen Star Pokuya esoya Ode futo magana de hye nyina nkanka won me won pesto ne so se sabato brenu adwu na woto aba won momodin a se won to no skirt and blouse Mwashebedwani a woginema won ewa agona Eastern Peswa eso Queen Star Pokuya soya akobie community centers mienu wo mpotane emu sanso so no de aso apem fomu a wo hwe ne mu se Peswa no so no obesanso bie community centers mienu de ma wo mu na abra oni Adom kase twetwe nkomo no ode tu dwa se ehwo abehia pa se won me won Peswa ne so no ebetumi aka wo ho abom na mo de machite ama wo no ena kanema mpani John Dramani Mahama se de be ya o mayin puntu Ghana de hyehye no ebetumi abemu ede ama wo mu
Baba Mami Pokua. That's presidential, no? Montanto, my President Mahama. I have more skirt and blouse. And also, me, Mami Pokua. Me Patrafi. Well, me do it, how I Afi, or said you, Mabano. Montuna interest, so we are President Mahama and Mami Pokua, Memwa.
Mayento yekase no so na Dr. Clement Abbas mrashibedwani woginema wona ewo busa South in Peswa no so no kroya esanso ye deputy ranking member ye hwa desua ensem eso mrashibedwafi opanyin ensem bi odi atodwa ene sade ba ko pa chechefo wo man Ghana mu edi wo munya na ha wo mudwumadie ene sa brebia no o mayeko
Tibisiamu mpenifo mesem adafo mara bu ye enti enyame
There back why hardwin say a batch of for in the what we call a culture of silence. I hardwin. I just say we are training, not say BB air touch ma. It will be our tradia. That's a new maybe why hardwin. Say Oko Biwa no cape. The Abertono. Say ye new one free hop with Dibra one chapter we juma. And we have said that when we take over the reins of government, there will be freedom of speech and expression. That culture of silence now, they be a kind of saying you provide evidence. Now you need him say ye be here for. You know, almost no ye be din komo. But we have a whole section in our manifesto on teacher motivation and what is to guide the teachers going forward.
Into was sectoral debate and your course Adom TV so no or so far be the church had the summer so John in team for draw and so APM was CB in some of the two jar and they say was Kusa who do no see a chabofra I try to chimpira bruno and on your debut to me at this by pa a wura additional for mu school.
Our 21st century, corporal punishment, you know, minimum how many countries are up to now, no, one would you say. Corporal punishment and more free. We are solving 21st century problems. Disciplinary measures are a dimupa. They say we have appointed deans of disciplines. As are the church, heads of schools in the various teacher for address the disciplinary issues. Teacher for any and crown and that corporal punishment is not one that must be encouraged. ABN is for say womba no one yomba crime my teacher for the marble bobo and correct dia. We don't think say it is a way to go. But no Mofrano indiscipline or day will be kept together with the teachers. Was our deans of disciplines are appointed and so
just turned 18, ye can hope Jumedi by Adom TV. Ye dear banner no dia quenya bad the mamma buna wo my gana mo. Ya we need the decay of betraba wo my mo. No my woman crime or to mitro margin the funny may be a buying young one. Almost to say what sense a cry be. It's me a bemo ever horn. I will now watching just turned 18 so no. Melbourne no more din commonity as a free years such as Jumedi dear. A Jumedi be a ye papa and so one be here, so bind the bay fan, not the fastest summer for.
Okay, Mrs. Who say free SHS no, it was helpful. And Mrs. Who say was a moon trim and I say a moon jai. But no say maybe foods and I say be number provide ya be en koye number amudi be kanwa and no mumbe bois. I san a Mrs.
But what you say Nema Ben San and Shadan Kuyi in its current state? Okay,
me minim say Adriani same. School feeding because nina kwakoda government and shut down bank like senior I was saying bra and in my opinion me dream say maybe government never for half na parents no so for half there because nina kwakoda government no emboa and say umbechem na parents na fa 50% na so for 50% am dream say enumbe boa
fee senior high school need a very good thing on my implementation. But Nashako Eka say Adrianism that is very true because Adrianism sometimes students will be in the school bare 1 month, 2 months, 3 months na Adrianism ayeding. I say government they grains rice ne some other Adriani some stuff food stuff there so mo de banomodi Adriani ni ya ni mo ayeding because of pressure kakra inti say 50% no say parent befa on parent 50% in feeding no almost for 50% is going to be because I've realized that there's a burden with the food with bringing out the food. I say boa eda on benye scan it comes more a das kasen beba from then it ends there.
Into was surgery, dear Korea, no Melbourne sounds of Chromadring, Edifa John Jomano Mahama, and some work and watch the studies from because your pomu, ye no decino, or better natural as a one more entry school fees, or much literally more, never be almost sister, and bit me a hard drain, and ya dear be a mohon share and a crown into member.
Now, current state says free SHS and I echo now. I don't think say free entry into level and university no a be feasible sir. Free say your shares in free SHS now managing na enumpo yesterday and na it was very good na nyama ba in a very good state and as you do baby you say na SOT talk say ye kakoye university and me dream say maybe omudi nyama bi to ye to say ye economy ye nyama ye import ni ye ye niama ye ne omo de betutu yi a enu na betumi a generate scadia ayesa police no mo kan ba say ye fan say state no be to say ne etisisi ade a nye sure say free entry no ebe ade am betumi aye
be hwa omo betumi aye so we hwe SHS ni say a it covers 3 years and at 2 years so it cover feeding but with tertiary it's just level 100 and is a share sika ebeko senior high because enye school fees nkwa eduane so kan and I know for 3 years now we here for just 1 year with no feeding now na obetua na just fees now I think so obetua
as one more so kasa ye de fa John Mahama the 24-hour economy no ho omocho de no betumi aboa ama mabno bebre na nya adwuma ye na so we nya de bia o my Ghana ye ntibi de anase ye hunu bi da nwumeko bi o man mu ye omukura mpo no wo mu ye bi na so still na no mabno bi enya adwuma enye
say adwuma ba ko nipa miensa be de me I think the make kind manifesto will be say private sector no those that will sign up you obema with incentives be I say okay if you go in favor of them they will do it but adena ejuma ba kwa nipa ba ko betimi aye ma fa nkofo miensa na ma so etia nkofo miensa one say metimi ye etia nipa ba ko like the same pay me okay and mission ni okay that one it depends on the private sector say be the same pay no be mo bia dia ade na obefa nipa miensa I think say in the manifesto no or can be say dear Ghanaian youth the age work system is or say emboa or say system na ent me fix it which like in charge or system no ent me fix it Ghana's struggling economy so are you coming into power to fix the economy or help us meaning so oh why am I finding ways and means living the economy and I say
me to say a good idea if say normally no be say sa 24-hour now can it happens our factories money Coca-Cola ni me work graph minimum graph mo yesa shift no and me dream say adipa because say na ye can say 1.9 enye adwuma na me makwa no panama pon na obi so ababetwa so na wabi wa yes adwuma na me dream say adipa ebeboa say obeye nko ade a ebeboa yen
me to me no it sounds well with me because you know complaining say unemployment but if this shift no ebema if only is going to help some people I mean youth to be employed into the jobs they want after school then why not say no kwabe to me I am employment now higher now my youth be bring into their job market field now then to me it sounds well
Adom TV and Reno Siakasi yes so afi yento yensem the Sonia fi eni entrance foforo mu na director of communication na Ghana mampanya so ye onukuru ya ehwese obegina NPP amanyoko na nemu premier shebejom de bere ewo ewutu senior western peswa so ne din eye yujina he ne nsem bi ode atodwa ene se wa hene ho maso twi bi e koswo ne peswa ne so no enya de a ono wode ne ho be fore mu
MPP parliamentary candidate Emma Ewutu Senior West about one person Eugene Ahin and they edina no ato nsembia enam abe Fontaine so a say waka ho ena ohini bia wonmu esi no Ewutu bojase na wotwe etwemu no enam so ma onipa baako efemu ehwe ne nkwa ene wakasa dia todwase enya ade ne ho bon wo sansem no emu
me fa me ho den for ahinsem nti motis obi ka say Eugene Ahin and all the police wa babe kukrum ha ena wa yesi ehine pamcho enye de bia enye no kure de bia da odo amunya ma Eugene Ahin besramo sa odo no mamu obi ahen den enda da mu say ye betumi obi betu aye ni year in the last 4 years in ka den nko ye oko voter age oko obi constituency ye ejumadin wo ho nanso ha de bia say kukudu nanso ha de bia say na me opposition MP na say there be entisaka enye no credit bia da
Eugene Ahin signed it to just say was so manfo na so one for tuma emebone dia no na wommoa ema abato mpeswa no so no enima nyina entumi enkoyi esan say NDC amanyuko no womra hye bedwane
Any entering Kramantam no emu na Ponkatamas municipality and no one Kramantam no more this year at the Sreto Ghana penny for any sad room a woman Rabem from Puntu and Brewo. Adom kasi ekopie mu elpon katamanso no kromafo na eretu ye nem ese onwode mani ade ho adanse nyumadi ahodo bi ampanyefo ye e municipality honom ya se nyumadi ne nyina akra na eguso ekoso enfa ho se enchomai Ghana beko abato eso na seso ne nyina mu no ade ba kwa nkebe ma mani je wi omopeye ene se se nyumadi ampanyefo ye ankobeka wo ho na nkwa wi ne kurakura adi ama wo mo esanse no betumi aboa ama wo ho na manyoku abato ne mu no obeto de ama wo mo
consensus aye wo ko ase grown masi first and foremost ya kwai nsuo to a enyenye kra akwan ni nyina ewo nkatama nso ha na ba ku kra ni wa papa afi de to so minu ye nsuo be se fie bebre ni nsuo emba tankers and nsuo ebre na we say aka assembly new moving from district ediba municipal aka yebenya nsuo for no offices ewo kromu nsuo ni electricity se ne be ya say or how ana bibi touch ma ebetumi walk into their office so that we buy more
pipe in ba wo kromu office nsuo to so a e higher afi kwani so ba kwani so a enye se wo ko bebi a ifuturo kwa
enwachi Adom kasi ni MC yo wo honom Dr. Samoloku Amankwa esoso twetwenkomo no de tukromafo ni nyina ne mo se wonsem ya wo mo keken eya ade bia babedwo manim ene nchom behwe no aye diama wo mo.
Most of the companies here are not doing much, but I cannot blame them. We are now trying to whip and then bring their attention to our challenges, and we are hoping that they will come to help. As we speak now, I've been chasing AstroTurf since I came to office. I have been chasing it to date, nothing has been done. It was just yesterday that I had a call from Ghana Gas that my AstroTurf has been approved, and Wednesday coming before the
Mayanko Asante mantam no emu na kromafa wom ewo atetem ewo hono so dia desre eto Ghana this year ma na Ghana ban ne panyefo nyina nim se wom rasra ban mu besi chips compound mo se de be ya won ma yaro betimi ahwe wo mu
Adom kase e de apobe piemu ewo atetemu ewo adanse asokwa mensini emu obedu eye ekrodua ma nipa ewa ha ebro apem ene ekire nanso chips compound kro se bo nipa ewo sampatemu ha na se obi eyare a yasano ewa ha no ebi eni ha enam so ememe ewa ha echa jaadwo awo eka obi a gise moto so ene de ne firi ha ansana ye de na kokurkasiem amana akwo ewo honom
pomuden sam ho de ye ho kire ye ha pa ye kwai moto ne ye fa nti se obi nyem na se okowo a gise ye de ne tona moto so ye bi nyem ha we ma ye operation na ensuo atopa se ye de ga no ekwa akomia ni operation kuro no ana e de pa obi onyem de na si moto so akọ wontumi nti esre ani dim se momo aye
yenu odi krokrodua mu so eni nkomo ne mbisa na nanso se anamo ben na wo tuo
di ha bebre yen fi se so bi yare a aye se okọ formina ana Dompasi hospital indienya chip compound ewo ha ebeye first aid amaye
midin e de Isaac K Nomanyon Adom kase
Shraj and United Nations Human Rights High Commission for Human Rights for Mokomuntuma Bomu at the Nam University Honomo Model Workshop so at the man Central for Dunu in 25 a one Kramanta Numo or Church Rebo Mebia and Nobel Buama Central Jumano to Miakun name and Bien so Dinkomo de Fanny Papa Human Rights and when is said here in Central Jumaku and Asan Central for my mono when one family. What the nam yenu esi hono mu a ensentwerefo aduonu enum ya wo free ensentwereku ahodo emu what the workshop share suma wo mu nkramantam ne mu a na efa nipa pay right eho ene sedie ensentwerefo adwuma wo ye wo man Ghana mu no obenya won fa ahodie ne wo mu ahoto na saa training yi wo kire mu dia Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice Shraj and a United Nations Human Rights High Commission for Human Rights and a ka won tuma bo mu a what is share so the man ensentwerefo ya ne bota ye nyina ene se ensentwerefo betumi ate nipa pɛ no wase na se bana se obi etite won fa hodie so a watumi ehunu ayi mpanyemfo asotere abra commissioner Emma Shraj Joseph Rentale Kasano wo kire mu ese
this is not our first election and we know the way hate speech shoots up around this time So the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, West Africa, and the Commission, and of course the rest of the UN bodies, decided to bring you journalists together because your understanding of the human rights issues and how to report on them is very crucial. And so this is a capacity enhancing program that will take you through the whole gamut of human rights. Of course, it's not academic. We're looking at the issues as they play out that you report on and how you can report to bring out the human rights dimensions of the issues.
Enwechi, Head of Research, Statistics and Information, Ewasoye Honom Charles Sedem Hoto, Eda Shraj and a United Nations Human Rights High Commission for Human Rights Assay. So to me this training in so.
I commend Shraj and the West African High Office of Shraj for organizing this very important capacity building workshop for our journalists. There's no better time for this workshop to be held than this particular moment being an election year.
Plan International Ghana in Fienu Jumedi shares so ya titrane da so no ye women's voices and leadership. What nin nanwa baby ye ne bota ye ne se mewo man mo no obetuma kasa wo motire ho no ase wo mkutupa. Plan International Ghana ejumedi in Fienu mbodi shares so my Ghana mu a titrane da so no ye women's voice and leadership no what nin nano aba ewiye na se jumedi ne bota ye ne se mewo my Ghana mu no odebese wo mkutupa amade bra hodo wo man mu no watumidi wo ho awura mu bi ekwayo besifa ati agina ye adwumaden amasika sema ye kama ene se de obetumi ama wo neso se bana se nipa bi eye bibi ye ditia wo mu a na wo hwehwemu ampanyefo ye no ekere se wafimpinu ene aduonomienu ne mu no my Ghana na etos 108 ewo gender gap index ne mu ye mu ha chichemu aduasa wo munye adwuma ye nso kwan a wode wo mu fa so no na enkoyi abra project manager Emma WVL project Tudora Sari and Adom Kassetchenkomono what in Chiremu say na tuja.
And it did this by targeting 81 women rights organizations across 15 regions in the country, giving them capacity support, giving them grant funding, and building movements around advocacy teams to be able to enhance the voices of women and girls in the country. For the 5 years, we have done this with 2 key networks in the country, WorldAv and NetRights, and have worked with 81 women rights organizations to reach over 100,000 women directly and indirectly with gender and social norms.
Enwechi, Country Director Emma Plan International Ghana, Constantona, and Switchere Muse, Jumede won from baby Yekura, Nabeko Swat said the Beya, a mewo my Ghana mo, Biabium Becobiano, or Mohobet Miato.
Today we come together, not just as individuals, but as a movement to shine a light on over 81 women rights organizations who had the opportunity to partner with the Women Voice and Leadership Project, increase their organization effectiveness, and deliver quality services to the women and girls in their localities. Today, we celebrate the strength, the resilience, and the untapped potential of women rights organizations who have long been at the forefront of the movement, driving positive change, breaking barriers.
This week in Parliament,
playing key roles in peace and security.
Medical officer ye wo VRA hospital takra dia mane board aba betu dwa wo kire dia ni hwehwe mu awaye na da ne de surgery form ma bibiri na ka so new market e mojamro so na exercise I want to mean.
Medical officer on the war VRA hospital Takrade Dr. Ekufudate Solomon eni ahye edwedifo ma won mo Ghana se won hwa na wo ma wapomodi honsem ehia won mo esan se won hwehwe mu kakra waye ni kyeremu dia emai pina no ade mojabroso ha wo ma pina efa so ehwe won kwa ebradom kase ni doctor yi etwetwe nkomo no ode tudwa se emai pia won mo wo mojabroso no enya ade bebre na no won mo fa wonura adokotafo atwere ede ama wo mo emenam so ma pina ehwe won kwa sanso na bebrina no enya de wono makwayare sabia akwakọ nhwehwemu hu se empu no wono mo mojabruso ibia na se wono mo NB.
Most of them are BPs.
That was sure. A bit more known hypertensive already, but the understanding to say the NTS some form of medication. Medication omofa no majai omofa aka no majai nti ebe ya mo cheche say BP pressure eba na ba so a enya ade a ofa adura na tu ase adura na so test the BS ofa sa BP mbeko from kama na omo timaton no ma say later omunya complications say stroke any normal account anti no mo di komo aka
eno echi no director Emma Colossal Aid Dr. Inimeji Lukman enso ehye dwedifo mai se wosre wona ada woma wampomuden ho nsem ehia wo mtsane be ya enkofa susuanso boni bia emfambre won mapomuden
ban me doctor now one thing is that the no njane djuma hospital entertain bia ogbon say bia bibi be kan ho no be hospital no na ayekese inti no you say okay and also one problem and you say like I said you started and then you say teacher sanitary pass and I say health screening you be who problem back you be try say you solve it so the former there who say high blood pressure and they are very common with the deformer and yes I didn't I am be check it na yeah mom advice obi on my bones of sorry I say ni tipa no I say tipa keke into onko hospital meanwhile be na malaria be na can at all and I woni so na o immune system na come from into malaria bout we already say malaria keke but it me how
Wabatu abekoso afiyimu wo my Ghana emu no won mo ankasa ye omunjuma nstem bi ode atodwane so mo hwe ne mo samanyofo betime den hye bia ba ebe mo mai sikasem na saso we gina brane
Sao my Ghana eboabo ye ho akọ December abato so no enuma hodu pie wo man mu na ehwe se amonyeku ahodo ne de nhihye pabegu akwan mu a ebeboa ama Ghana ye nsika yedie no etumi esori gina ne na so awe no mu twemu dia senia dollar na sori a wodi sidi na chi no de ama wonwuma sem ho ayeden pa wo afinhyade to so eduonu a forever living for eye na won country manager Michael Boafo echire mu se amonyeku ahodo no nhwa se won hyehye wodi begu akwan mu ede aboase ye to abama wo no mu a won hwe se ebeye nia ebetumi aboama enuma wodo wo man Ghana mu no asori ejina ne naso
often yansika sam na azuno oye hen currency sidi no obotum wejina fa kor amahin na etum yeza ye juma na ehanze ye by 20 years ago wa Ghana ye besana kodo for the next 20 years and beyond so what should hinzin na hinzin no se forever oye afibo be able to be a pede bets no honum afibo so as you know so jo a pedets no be most send them all here now kumum ni there ye babwa amanfo be able to be a
ansowa obahima wo mepe mama aku semi otosuminu ensoso ede afutu ekoma nanamatena nkunya se memamomfo wani nko eye wahini a wodi nko ahonemu no wonhwa se wonmanfo a wonom edi wonso no wonom asetena mu ebetumi akoyie
meme 12 year ni amewom ejuma we aboa me bebre ama me etimi support me busua ejuma we ya na eboa me metimi mahindie no etumi sipi because ya hindie no hwi ne ho nti enye business we ameye ka ho a ema me sika monthly a anka menim de meye nti ejuma we mehwe se ahemafo ene nkola ne young ladies ne young gentlemen na obiade no ho beje ejuma we no waye ni ye because a build future ema yemba
yento ye kase no so na community of excellence enhye bia Ghana ban na dia ba eno no ba behwe se mensni adwanan bia wo man mu na kenkan betumi akonene Ghana ban ni hyehyɛ ya wodi aba ya pato kase mu wo frɛ ne se community of excellence no ne bota ye nyina ene se mensni aduanan bia wo man mu no wodi bi kwa kodru mu honom na kenkan yetumi akonenim enkanka de suafo a wo mu frase sukomu na abre ho dwumadie wo wieye no ne Adom kase hwehwe nkomo no Obos is National Director of Education Kwabna Owusun Ketia echire mu se
aban edi program be by a friend Communities of Excellence program at the moment is being piloted in 40 districts. Ghana Ashanti region is 5 districts are pilots in the course, of which Obuasi East is one of them. Philanthropists are almost donors are almost funding program in almost penny in about Obuasi East. So Mobabe say dwumadie no sɛ na ɛkɔ na sɛ na community no nso agye atum a ɔmo ɛyɛ ho adwuma ɛne the community involvement ne ne ɛkeka ka ho nyinaa ɛno nti ɛna na yɛhyiaeɛ
ɛno akyi na abena amoako a yɛ a ɔno yɛ seben so kwabena kwahema ɛnso so ka de ka ho sɛ
yɛnyɛ school dan the school no ɛkɔ ne mmienu nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnya school dan foforɔ yɛ dan ɛka ho keegi foɔ deɛ yɛhia baabi a abɛn adawroma wɔ sɛ no aduane ma nkwalaa no baabi ɔmo no aduane no nso ɔmo ni dan ɛno nso yɛhia enim sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ yɛpɛ library nso yɛ kuro mu ha sɛdeɛ nkwaraa no bɛtumi asua adeɛ sɛ na adesua ɛna mfasoɔ ɛwɔ so obiara fa pɛm ne adesua obiara pɛ sɛ ne kuro adesua no ɛkɔ anim nti saa nneɛma ne yɛka yɛ nyinaa no yɛnim sɛ ɛna na wadawroma na deɛ ɛka kyerɛ no no ɔbɛyɛ ama yɛ
Enti de yedro no eye this week in Parliament ohena ponsa kakabo ya mane boni de obobo no wode to aso.
This week in Parliament nsemo a ekoso ewo Ghana mrase bedwa fiesi na watwe so yede nsemo a ekotwi kobrema na yede ebesomo na nado dankwa akufo ado ejina Ghana mamraso abo nipa mienu edin se wonko na wonkodi odwuma ewo court batan meje the Supreme Court no na wabo ye mame Sophia Rosita Esadin na afenso wabo Professor Richard upon Frimpon so edin na abra woni hyase no se woni tenase na the appointment committee wototo ma no na enye nsemkuma akra.
Yes, my point is that we have been given a mandate. We are going to proceed.
Pinche si ni nyina no na yewura Mahama Ayarega ono na waye Boko Central mrase bedwani no kire se edin a omampani ede aba no o kire se enya ade a enamra kwemu.
The Constitution in Article 144 says the President shall appoint the justices. There is nowhere in this Constitution that the President is given the power to increase the number beyond the 9+1.
Nyina mu no wona makwan ma woto aba no wiye no ena Adom kuma no e makwan se wonto empanifo no ano.
We are a growing democracy. It is important that we make it legal education available to as many people as possible.
Professor Richard upon Frimpon ono eye Ghanani a eneyi wabo ne sesa ewo eye Canada emanimu na wohwa na oye Ghanani esanso eye Canada ni na no na yatoto na no se wonko Supreme Court no nkodi ni nsem no yewura atofo se na no na woye domkuma no ba no de ne kire se.
I will find it very difficult in view of Michael Ankuma Nyimfa versus Jache Kwesin, the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the Attorney General of Ghana. That decision of Supreme Court, which is binding on all of us, being quoted according to Supreme Court to accordingly recommend you for approval.
Na no namra nimni Professor Richard upon Frimpon Chensemu say only the ohun se bi etiamra.
Now there are two qualifications that must be met: high moral character and standing as a lawyer. And you notice that it even doesn't say that you have to be a lawyer in Ghana because of that common law tradition which allows judges to function anywhere in the world.
Domkuma no na wonebo eya aban sobo se aban mu fobi na fenso lands commission fobi na waka wontoma banchiri mu na ejapade ahodo a nititiri ne nsase ye aban ne de no enipa bi eboro so ne no na yewura Samuel Okudjatu ablako no na woye the assurances committee dwomtinani na wone ne nsentrofo atwi nkomo na wo kire se
the people's representatives demand to know the state of public lands. Our constituents, who are the true owners of these lands, have asked us to come to Parliament because they see on a daily basis how public lands are being sold, are being totally grabbed by all kinds of faceless elements. And then we file a question. It's been more than 2 years. Now, you will recall that a couple of weeks ago, when the Assurances Committee, which I chair, took a strong view of this situation and invited the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, he once again failed to produce the list and was making excuses.
Al-Hassan, so he no, and where the ranking member on Lands and Forestry Committee,
whose interest is the ministry led by Minister Abu Jinapo serving at that ministry? Is it, like he said, the overarching question, the public interest or the interest of private, faceless private people?
This week in Parliament, now we choose to have and me de will see the diamejeso any ohene amponsa kakabo dasene ebeto also.
My fiso na fi ni entra sentiment amno emu no panyini bi otaya do ye pa de nkonwa atwerepo na kwakoma atwetwefo a e wa tetem school said be ya de suansem be konanim. Said ye be ya de kyerene adesuansem betumi aye kama e wa tetem school ye no wadanse asokɔmens ni wa sentiment amno mo nti no opanyini bi otaya adoye Felix Andam Aikan Nsase ya ode twerepo no e na akonwa kwakoma atwetwefo a wom ebo school no emu na sanso no de plastic chairs e kan ho bi e de ma adesuafo no ya computer lab ampanyefo sidima won so waye nsisi kakra e wo ho de aboa Adom kase ne no twetwe nkomo no wo kire mu die ntia wo tu sana moe
yewo nyama bebre a ukọ kromo so wo ye adwuma o so wo ye ma wo kro no that's the social responsibilities edinti na e kan ye koma ye ne kro no e ya adwemba akosana ebitumi de aboa ama school yo kire ye ma ne ye nkwala de no teachers na almost omo be trauma de no omo etumi feel comfortable
edwuma best na odi aboa
teachers table and chairs 10 sets and I feel a kunja plastic chairs 100 pieces and we actually know if you say burger proof the abua omo computer lab no moya mom and so say yes secure send be a conform member ha
and wachi na na osai Ibrahim ya onu ya dance bro Fredru ankopia hene adi asede modru e ma opanyin no sanso ka de kan ho se de opanyin ya ye no enya de a manyoni bia ba ho no mo ba baby etisa e de ma wo mo
amaye fokra ba fra obi ntimi nyesi mai de switch nyira wa ya mai itu aya de pa ya ni aso enye ne wa ye odibu subreye ami echema bufidu atetem bufidu schools no grade 3 atetem de kan 4 echema e nyina ma obi enya eti wasadi nkunya susu abreye ne ya sida kutu ne de man
ayafe ni yencho obi eman so na manebe free mali mine ma ba betodwa etwedi antokwa akoso o mali asrafo na jihadisfo ntemenam so nipa mu bi ahwere wo munkwa
Amande boy free mali mine mu echemu dia wana srafo base 15 ena ene 18 nanam wonse do enam entoka bia esi wo saa asrafo ena afi jihadisfo a wono mu moti mantam no mu entem saa asrafo a wono mu ehwere won kwan no na wona djuma no se obeboa ama ekuafo a wono mu wo saa empotem honom no ebetumi akọ nnwuma so a biboni bia ento won ho insanse na jihadisfo etato hye won so epa mali asrafo so enyeja won ho wono mu esane tu edugu jihadisfo iso a ema nipa be se dunan so eti nananom ewo ensiedo
amenyina science yeso na kasiam de somye no memfa ensi kasem mabofo modwumaifo onyame yenhyira mo pemi ho ye ofede a Decat Fashion Homes Redro ene siesie mimidin ediokatachi eje skapa meso so yinkwanhia etwaso